Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
I am Patrick of Helena, son of Joseph, who hailed from opulent yet not overly ostentatious hamlet of Butte. And this, of course, is your one-stop location for traffic and weather together every 7 minutes on the fours. Also, 3 times per hour, we feature an in-depth look at the weekend forecast for your area, including all local beaches and mountainous hiking areas nearby. And this, of course, is your one and only source for current and future barometric pressure readings.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to find it all right here.
You're welcome.
We are a full-service program.
Wait, what about the farm report?
That's coming up at noon today.
Noon today.
Yeah, noon. During the all-request lunch hour.
Wow.
Because one of the things people request most is the farm report.
Yeah.
People love it. They
You got to
love
know
it.
what the soybeans
Have
are doing.
to. You got to know about soybeans. You got to know about pork futures,
bellies, yeah.
pork
Corn.
belly.
Yeah, corn.
Yeah. Corn. Yeah. It's important stuff.
It is.
Am I right?
You are right.
I don't know why Jeffy's laughing.
I'm not
important.
laughing. I'm
No,
happy
what's the matter
to do
with
it.
you?
No one supports farmers more than me or chewing the fat. I mean,
Okay.
that's clear.
That's
I'm a huge farmer.
crystal clear.
Huge supporter of farmers.
After the show today, though, I am lodging a formal complaint with the Hague because of the egregious human rights violations and torture coming from LinkedIn and classmates. God,
You're the one that checked in on it. You're the one.
I must have clicked on one
Yeah.
accidentally on both those because it has to be anywhere between 30 and 3,000 emails a day each. So it's somewhere between 60 and 6,000 if you include both of them. It has to stop. And so I'm reporting them to the Hague today.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm posting a poll right now, and we're going to see who's the worst offender for people.
Okay.
Either classmates or LinkedIn.
We did that already.
Did we really?
Yes.
Wow, I'm Joe
Oh, that's
Biden.
right. We did do it again.
we
What
do
the
it
heck?
again.
Who won?
I don't remember.
It
That's
was,
why we need to
LinkedIn.
do it again.
Holy crap, I am Joe Biden. Did we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you might not have been here. Was it on a day when he was
No,
here?
he was.
No, he was
Oh,
here.
no, I guess I wasn't here. Ha, ha, ha.
No, you were.
You were.
You were.
Okay. All right.
Rights to the X account.
What did you say? I missed it because I wasn't listening to you.
You don't give anyone the rights to the X account other than you, so it's okay.
Well, that's classified information.
That's what I mean.
Highly
Oh,
classified.
yeah, it's highly classified.
Yeah.
Talking about?
I mean, you're talking about the show that
Are you
does
talking about Pat Unleashed
the
Twitter
pork
account?
futures. You can't have, and not just anybody can have.
No, and corn?
Hold on, hold on. We need to address this. Chris, do you have access to the Pat Unleashed Twitter account?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think it's a Jeffy issue that we have. It's not
And
just
so
Which
I-
is also understandable because
So does.
Oh my god!
want him rooting around in our
Thank
accounts?
you. You
No.
want Jeff Fisher
No.
having access to your direct messages?
No.
All right.
We do not.
And so does Mordecai. Mordecai also has access to.
Okay, we got to
the
change that. That's not acceptable.
Now I'm getting angry.
Yeah. Okay, now that actually is making me angry. Mordecai hasn't been a
what?
part of the show in years.
You want access?
Do I?
Do you? Yeah.
Do I?
That's the question.
Would you rather
actually.
Martin not have access or you have access?
Hey, that's a good question.
Yeah, we gotta change that
I'll get back to you
password.
on that.
All right. So as far as things going on, there's a lot as usual. RFK is out talking about a lot of things lately. Vaccines being one of them because he's the worst human in the world, according to the left. Because he's trying to make America healthy again.
This hearing yesterday was incredible.
Pretty contentious, wasn't it?
The whole
Yes, it
thing,
was.
yeah.
Has there been a more contentious?
I don't
both
know.
sides.
I don't know. Yeah, it
telling you.
wasn't just Republicans
man-
and Democrats.
My boy, RFK,
Yeah.
is trying so hard to change America for the better when it comes to health care.
Yeah.
And yet, my goodness.
They're fighting
the
him tooth and
pushback-
nail.
And it just follow the money every time. Follow
Yeah.
the money, and that's your answer as to why he gets so much pushback.
And good for him for defending himself and the administration and for calling these people out for the flaming hypocrites they are. Good for you. I would not have voted for this guy, but I do like the fact that he's standing up and and pushing back.
Yes.
Because that has to be done with these people.
And we don't have this particular clip, but they tried to corner him on abortion and trying to go against the White House. And Kennedy said, I need to talk to the White House and see what they want to do about this abortion drug or whatever. Like, he didn't. He stayed in his lane.
Good.
And just answered the questions. And, boy, there were some angry senators.
I mean, you got to make sure that he stays in his lane. Because if he strays from his own lane, this thing could go south very quickly.
What do you mean?
Trump needs to keep some reins on your boy.
Yeah. Your boy's pretty liberal on virtually everything, except, I'd say, vaccines and maybe the border.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
He had his eyes open. He had a life-changing event down there.
Yep. So here he is talking about chronic disease in America.
This morning, I got the latest numbers from CDC that 76.4% of Americans now have a chronic disease. This is stunning. When my uncle was president, it was 11%. 1950, it was 3%. Today, it's 76.4%.
Pause it. Okay, so can you deny something's going on?
Right.
Can you deny there's something environmental or lifestyle related that is causing this? It was 3% in 1950. Now it's 76.4%. Yeah, I'd say there's a problem.
There's something that's going on.
Can you at least admit to that, Democrats? Can you admit there might be a problem we should be looking into? Probably not. No, because he's part of the Trump administration. All right, let him go.
4%. Wow. 8 out of 10 of our kids cannot qualify for military service. This is a national security issue. When my uncle was president, we spent zero on chronic disease. Today, we spend $1.3 trillion. It's the biggest cause. It's increasing. And all of the arguments that Republicans and Democrats have about single-payer, Obamacare, or the various ways of allocate the health dollars, they're all like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. If we don't end this chronic disease, we are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job. This was their job to keep us healthy.
Thank you,
and I need to fire some of those people to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I mean, that's staggering. That is an unbelievable statistic.
It sure is.
We spent zero during JFK. Now it's 1.3 trillion. Is that a lot? Is that a big increase? Or I mean, is that just moderate?
In today's world,
it's kind of a moderate increase.
Moderate.
It's not that bad.
It's not 2.
It's not 1.3 quadrillion. So just relax, man. When it gets to a centillion, then maybe it'll raise a few eyebrows. But until then, just shut up. We don't want to hear from you.
Is that even 10% of our debt? No. Don't even worry about it.
So shut up. Again, shut up about it.
Now, the pushback on that could be it's the case of just out-of-control federal spending, Robert Kennedy, is why we didn't spend any money back then. But no, it's definitely health issues because these are diagnosed ailments that we didn't have back then.
I can't believe it's 76.4%. That's incredible.
They must have changed some of the
But it's
parameters.
That's what it is. Listen to us justify our
Good for you. Good for you, Jeffy.
Yeah. Look, we've seen how you calculate BMI. Stop
Yes,
it.
we have. Yes, we have.
So here he is running up against Senator Ron Wyden on America's health.
Senator, you've sat in that chair for how long? 20, 25 years, while the chronic disease in our children went up to 76%. And you said nothing. You never asked the question why it's happening. Why is this happening?
Look at them ignoring him.
Today, for the first time in 20 years, we learned that infant mortality has increased in our country. It's not because I came in here. It's because of what happened during the Biden administration that we're going to end.
Wow. And I love it. The Wyden hears his name. Up until that point, he had no idea what he was saying. No idea. He's just not paying attention.
Doesn't care.
Does not care. Then he hears his name and he's like, wait, what did he just say about me? What did he just say? It's unbelievable. Roger Marshall talked about the numbers of shots recommended for kids.
behind me, I know it's going to be hard to see from there. I can barely read it. This is the current CDC recommendations for vaccines for children. On day number 1, they get their first jab, a hepatitis vaccine. By the time they're 18 months, they've had 18 jabs. By the time they get to be old enough to vote, they have 76 jabs.
Right.
Oh.
One jab for every % of chronic illness.
There you go.
So that's what we. There you go.
That thought occurred to me too.
Yeah, we're just taking it.
That thought occurred to me too.
We're just trying to end all the chronic illnesses they have. What's your problem?
oh, that's not where I thought you were going. I thought we were going a different direction there. Like, I wonder if each of those causes a chronic ailment.
Yes, I mean, you could ask that same question. You could ask that question.
Yes, you could.
Yes. But you wouldn't.
You could.
You would not ask that question, would you, Jeffy? Then, of course, he ran up against Pocahontas. Pocahontas.
Okay.
I mean, is this the full clip?
This is not the full clip.
Okay.
Jeffy sent in the 5 minute and 13 seconds. I kept it to a minute.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Pat?
So
this is the most.
I'm telling you.
So we got the dance version, and
we do have the radio version.
The top 40 release.
And we have the deep cut version for night. Yeah.
And I'm not kidding when I say I actually checked my blood pressure for the day yesterday in the middle of this rant by her. And I was doing okay. I was surprised.
You can play the 45 and see if
what do you want,
if you want to go.
What do you want, Pat?
How much of the 45 version is contained in the dance version?
I don't know.
We haven't.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's just see how long he can suffer.
Yeah,
let's do
I'm
this.
sure we won't get through it anyway.
Torture test.
Let's try the long version.
All right.
Let's clear this up right now, Secretary Kennedy. Will you tell America that all adults and all children over 6 months of age are eligible to get a COVID booster at their local pharmacy today?
Anybody can get the booster.
I'm sorry?
Anybody can get it, Senator.
Anybody. So you're saying that is now the official rule of HHS. Anybody is eligible to get a booster by just walking into the pharmacy.
It's not recommended for healthy people.
No. If you don't recommend, then the consequence of that in many states is that you can't walk into a pharmacy and get one. It means insurance companies don't have to cover the $200 or so cost.
You see the issue for her?
As Senator Dr. Cassidy said, you are effectively denying people vaccines.
We're not going to recommend a product for which there's no clinical data for that indication. Is that what I should be doing?
What you should be doing is honoring your promise that you made when you were looking to get confirmed in this job.
You're going like
and
this.
That is, you promised that you would not take away vaccines from anyone who wanted them.
He hasn't.
You just changed the classification of the COVID vaccine.
I'm not taking them away from people, Senator.
It takes it away if you can't get it from your pharmacist.
Well, most Americans are going to be able to get it from their pharmacy for free. Most Americans will be able to get it from their pharmacy for free.
The question is everyone who wants it. That was your promise.
No, I didn't. I never promised that I was going to recommend products with which there is no indication.
When you said...
And I know you've taken $855,000 from pharmaceutical companies, Senator.
Did you hold up a big sign saying you were lying? When you said that, because you are the one who said you would not take them away.
Don't you have a TP to crawl into?
Now, Senator Kennedy,
I'm not taking them away from anybody.
Secretary,
you want me to indicate a product for which there is no clinical data?
Senator,
is that what you want?
Secretary Kennedy, you said you wouldn't, and now you did.
I'm not taking them away. Everybody can get access to them.
No, they can't walk into a pharmacy the way they could last month and get access.
It depends on the state. It depends on the states.
A year ago,
but they can still get it. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it, Senator.
So look, let's move on. You clearly are taking away vaccines. I've seen the list for what's coming up next, and that is the agenda for the next CDC vaccine panel.
Oh, cool.
And first up is ratifying your COVID actions. Second is hepatitis B is on the agenda.
Good.
So should Americans expect you to take away hepatitis vaccine access?
Yeah, the same way he didn't take it away from the COVID vaccine.
As I said, I'm not taking vaccines away from anybody.
Okay, same answer, right? You're just going to deny that when people can't get access.
He's just going to tell the truth is what he's going to do while you lie.
Let me ask you, is that the same game you're going to play?
Yeah.
You want me to recommend every product in the world?
No,
so that without any clinical trial data.
Through on your promises.
Yeah, my promise was to give.
A month ago, we could get COVID vaccines by just walking.
You can still get COVID vaccines, Senator.
You are taking that away.
No, you are you can still get the COVID vaccines, and Medicare will still pay for them, and Medicaid will still pay for them.
You hear that? Your government's still going to pay for them, bitch.
She refused to sign off on your changes to the childhood vaccine schedule, that she had to resign.
No, I told her that she had to resign because I asked her, are you a trustworthy person? And she said no. If you had an employee who told you they weren't trustworthy, would you ask them to resign, Senator?
Transcript.
So I'm sorry, but this is not what she has said publicly. She has said.
I'm not surprised about that.
So you're saying she's lying?
Yes.
Yeah, she already told you she wasn't trustworthy.
Yes. She proved it right there.
Oh my gosh,
that's so awesome.
I'm glad we went with the dance version.
So
This is,
absolutely.
This is entertaining.
So good.
It's fun.
And it goes out because are you lying now or then? Is she lying then?
So great.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. So this would have never happened under George W. Bush or anybody he appointed.
Nope.
And that's why it's so frustrating, because they would have just sat there and taken it.
Absolutely.
And we would have had to been the ones to defend them and give them facts and all of that after the fact. Whereas with him, he's not going to just sit there and take it. I'm not going to let you spew lies and just sit here and be okay with it. No. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Say what you will about his policies and his ideology. I love the fact that he won't just sit there and take it. It's fantastic. Nope. It's so great. All right. Fall is planting season, of course. So do you know that many plants and trees actually do better when planted this time of year? But you have to know where to start. And that's why I love fast-growing trees. Doesn't matter if you live in the sunny south or if the air is getting a little bit chillier where you are. Their plant experts can help you find the perfect fit for your space. Big yard, small yard, or even no yard at all, Fast Growing Trees has over 6,000 options, from indoor plants to full-sized privacy trees. Their 14-point quality checklist ensures you're getting the best, and you don't have to drive around to nurseries or big box stores. Everything arrives right at your door. They definitely helped. The beautiful trees from Fast Growing Trees helped us sell our house, and it just adds to the aesthetic and the curb value of your home, the curb appeal, and you're going to love it. They've got a team of experts that'll walk you through the process and help recommend exactly the right thing for your area and your space. If you'd like to do research, check out their resource center and zone finder to see exactly what will thrive in your area. This fall, they have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals. And because you're listening to this show, you'll get 15% off your first purchase when you use the promo code PAT at checkout. That's 15% off at fastgrowingtrees.com. Use the promo code PAT at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use the promo code PAT to save at fastgrowingtrees.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. Let's get back to this. The battle here. Jeez. So great. And there was more.
Who told you they weren't trustworthy, would you ask them to resign, Senator?
So I'm sorry, but this is not what she has said publicly. She has said.
I'm not surprised about that.
So you're saying she's lying?
Yes. Every conversation I had with her,
And let me get this straight. This is the same person that less than a month earlier, you stood next to her and described her as unimpeachable. And you had full confidence in her, and that you had full confidence in her scientific credentials. And in a month she became a liar?
Yeah, you should ask her what changed. And by the way, a month ago you were voting against her. Because you thought she was either incompetent, ineligible, or unsuited to the task. Now I agree
because I was afraid she was going to bend the knee to you and Donald Trump, and it looks like she didn't bend the knee. So
you were wrong, obviously.
Yeah. You are putting
like you are right now.
Babies' health at risk.
It's unbelievable.
Seniors' health at risk.
Oh, she's
all
terrible.
Americans' health at risk, and you should resign.
Senator Sanders.
Wow.
And now I agree with you. You were right about her.
Incredible.
It was. The hits just kept on coming yesterday.
So now this woman, who is full of integrity, of course, according to Elizabeth Warren, she didn't even vote for her.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She voted against her. That's incredible. I mean, how great is that?
I know.
Wow. I think he owned her there. Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's RFK and Bill Cassidy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there were some.
Let's do Bernie Sanders.
Hits keep coming.
Yeah, let's do Bernie Sanders first, and then let's do Bill Cassidy, because, yeah.
Every single Republican, I don't mean to be political here, Mr. Chairman, has received PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. Are they all corrupt as well?
And I'm telling you, the American Heart Association has been co-opted by the food
Everybody
industry.
but you, Senator. But you know what? When you ran for president, we have a corrupt campaign finance system. Maybe you will agree with me on that. Okay, you were already president. You got $1 billion behind it. You received $300,000 from people, not from the industry, people in it, as I did, from individuals. You corrupt. President Trump got $3 million. Every Republican got corporate PAC money for the pharmaceutical industry. Democrats as well. Everybody is corrupt, but you? Is that what we're looking at? I don't think so. And I think the issue now...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I think you do know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The issue is every time anyone...
Are you saying the pharmaceutical industry was supporting my presidential campaign?
I'm saying...
I don't think so.
I'm not saying that.
I don't think so.
I love it.
Because I don't think so. I don't know what you're even talking about. Yes, you do. No, I don't.
I
mean, it sounded like one of our bits.
I know.
Whenever you see RFK in front of the Senate like this, man, this is what he signed up for.
Yeah.
He loves this, getting in there and fighting with these ogres.
It's fun.
It's awesome.
It's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so he took on Bill Cassidy.
Yeah,
as
now
well.
Remember, Bill Cassidy was the Republican holdout. So we've been watching him taking fire from Democrats. This is a Republican. This is where Dr. Bill Cassidy holding out. Will he support RFK's nomination? So remember, this is a Republican talking to him here. Bill Cassidy.
That the COVID vaccine killed more people than COVID.
Wait,
that was a statement.
I did not say that.
Okay, then let me ask, because you also were
Senator, I just want to make clear, I did not say that.
We'll check the record. That's a question of fact.
Okay.
You also said that you were also, as lead attorney for the Children's Health Defense, you engaged in multiple lawsuits attempting to restrict access to the COVID vaccine. Again, it surprises me that you think so highly of Operation Warp Speed when, as an attorney, you attempted to restrict access. Now, let me ask.
I'm happy to explain why.
I had 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. It also surprises me because you've canceled, or HHS did, but apparently under your direction, $500 million in contracts using the mRNA vaccine platform that was critical to Operation Warp Speed. Again, an accomplishment that I think President Trump should get a Nobel Prize for. You canceled $500 million in contracts.
Pause it for a sec. Did Mel Gibson just break into the hearing?
Yeah, he did. Oh, no.
Well, there's more. I swear.
Is Mel there now, and he's about to tell the senators?
There's a great montage I sent in.
They don't care.
Apparently,
you don't care.
We don't have it. But it's the montage.
Featuring the heavy
It's
breathings
a montage
of
of Darth Vader and Mel Gibson.
Darth Kennedy.
It is awesome.
Wow.
It is awesome because everything, he's not perfect. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it went on for quite some time until one of his people came up and said, dude,
Get off
you
the
need to
mic.
shut off the microphone when you're not talking.
Or at least back up a little bit.
Okay.
It was awesome.
But don't lose sight here now.
No, right.
Gentleman Bill Cassidy, a Republican senator, doing his best to drive a wedge between President Trump and Robert Kennedy.
Now, I grew up in a middle-class family, so $500 million seems, just to cancel, it seems like an incredible waste of money. But it also seems like a commentary upon what the president was attempting, what the president did in Operation Warp Speed, which is to create a platform by which to create vaccines. So this just seems inconsistent that you would agree with me the president deserves a tremendous amount of credit for this.
Is this a question, Senator Cassidy, or is this a speech that you don't want me to answer? Because I want to answer that question.
Please,
if it's a question.
But be tight, please.
First of all, the reason that Operation Warp Speed was genius is it did something nobody had ever been done. I don't think any president but President Trump could do it. It got the vaccine to market that was perfectly matched to the virus at that time when it was badly needed, because there was low natural immunity and there were people getting very badly injured by COVID. But it was also brought in therapeutics like hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin and protocols for treatments. And there were no mandates. And then
okay, I have another question. So please,
that's when I began litigating against President Biden's mandates. Now,
I'm sorry. Let me go on.
No, jeez, Bill Cassidy.
It's just getting good, and now he wants to go on.
Go on.
Let him answer the question.
But keep in mind, I mean, Trump even expressed some questions about a week ago.
Yeah, he did. He wants to look into it now.
Operation Warp Speed. Let's see.
Yeah, the information that we have has expanded.
Yes.
So, yes.
Absolutely.
Wow. I really supported Operation Warp Speed.
Gosh.
I think most of us did. We're like, yeah, okay, let's get a vaccine really quickly.
Let's do it. And he did.
People are dying.
And he did. But now, as you said,
now we've got more information about it.
As many members of this audience pointed out, these congressional SOBs were exempt from the COVID vax mandates themselves, as they're doing this. And then the vice president yesterday posted this during the hearing. Look at that. Great tweet.
When I see all these senators, this is from J.D. Vance, when I see all these senators trying to lecture and gotcha Bobby Kennedy today, all I can think is, you all support off-label, untested, and irreversible hormonal therapies for children, mutilating our kids and enriching big pharma. You're full of crap, and everyone knows it.
I love it.
Great stuff.
I love it.
That is awesome.
It's the whole administration that doesn't sit back and just take it.
This is what we've asked for
so great.
For our entire lifetimes from a Republican administration.
Yeah. It's just hard to believe we finally got something. We got it.
If we could only get the House and the Supreme Court, we'd get some stuff done. Things would
really roll along.
Would not be able to
We'd
stop
fix the
us.
country. If that were the case.
If that was to happen, yeah.
Fix the country. Yes, we would. At the same time this is happening this week in Congress, Florida, the Surgeon General made a massive announcement. I mean, it's a long clip here, but we only need to play get the gist of the beginning here.
What I'm most excited about,
Surgeon General of Florida,
is an announcement that we're making now, which is that the Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law.
There you go.
Good. End all vaccine mandates. If you want to get the vaccine, go ahead. More power to you. But you don't have to. Isn't that the point?
Yep.
Crazy. From the my body, my choice people.
Thank you.
Right.
So we got public schools now. If you're enrolling your kids in Florida, congratulations. You're not going to have to roll up your sleeve if you don't want to.
I do have to play this one little segment from RFK Jr.'s opening statement, though. This one little thing that has to be discussed and corrected, frankly. This must be rectified.
First, we are doing our part to fulfill the president's commitment to stop human trafficking, especially of children.
What are you, 4? Especially? Dude, come on.
I think now you're handicap shaming. I think that
really?
I think that has to do.
That has nothing to do with his handicap. That has nothing to do with his handicap.
First, we are doing our part to fulfill the president's commitment to stop human trafficking, especially of children.
It's especially. Especially.
Yeah,
There's no X.
That's a vocal thing.
In the word. There's no X. There's no CKS.
He's your boy, Keith.
From a lifelong stutter, I think, is what's happening.
All right. This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Some tweets for you. It's Rhino season tweets. I bet the password to the Pat Unleashed X account is 12345.
Mm-hmm.
Is that from Spaceballs? Is that what this is? Yeah. Amazing. I have the same combination on my luggage.
So, Jeffy, why don't you try that password? And then
That's good.
Then
Try that. Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, that is the password, but then you have to get to Keith to get the second authentication.
Oh, okay. Well, the second authentication is password. The word password.
Well, we don't want to say it like that. Now everybody knows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Password.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
With 2 S's or 1?
2 S's.
Don't worry about how many S's.
Or 3.
From New Bomb Turk, I'm glad DC is. I'm glad DC brought its best and brightest to this subcommittee. Yeah, didn't it?
Yeah.
Don't they always?
Hobby finding thought criminal. Pocahontas is as honest about RFK Jr. as she is about her Native American heritage. Mm-hmm. And coming up in overtime, we're going to play the song from Rowdy Introvert, I believe, about Elizabeth Warren. Right?
It's a dance mix.
Dance mix? Yeah. Nice. Good.
Got a lot of songs coming up in overtime today.
Okay.
Join us.
That'd be fun. It'll be because Jeffy and I are filling in for Glenn and Stu. And so Hillary's going to be in.
Going to drag
for
Hillary
overtime?
in here. And,
nice.
And just make her listen
Chris
to songs.
And myself, we're just going to play songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
it should be fun.
Nice.
Nancy's vodka-soaked dentures tweets, can someone please explain to these boomers how to use a microphone?
Oh, no.
No.
We have the audio montage of how the microphone was utilized.
Yes, absolutely. I'm told that we do have the montage of the Mel Gibson scene from RFK Jr.
Mm-hmm.
There is division on opinion.
I don't get letters from thousands of people who are not political saying that this set of changes is going to damage American healthcare, and particularly these healthcare agencies, for decades to come. I don't get any letters from people saying, hey, this is going to make a big difference forever.
Yeah, maybe you're listening to a selective group of people.
Well, you get me some.
Yeah, and I will.
Fine.
I will tell you what, Senator. I will put my mailbag against your mailbag any day of the week.
30 seconds. Dangerous respiratory viruses like RSV are on the agenda for the next advisory meeting. Countless parents have been awakened in the dead of night by a wheezing kid gasping for air, forced to rush their little one to the ER. There's no worse heart-wrenching fear. The RSV vaccine offers these kids protection against the worst effects of the virus.
Should stem this hemorrhage.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your giving clarity to that, because it is frustrating to see these continuous allegations that the difficulties that our rural hospitals are facing all were created in the last few months when we passed a bill, when we've been holding hearings in this committee about these problems. And in the bill that we passed, we gave a $50 billion boost to, as you indicated, increase by 50% the federal support for our community rural hospitals in the United States.
So let me, in 15 seconds,
and
so
there's more.
I think you answered yes. It was yes. And I have concerns that when you look at some of the conflicts of interest in peer-reviewed articles in professional journals, and when you point out that even some of the physician associations are conflicted because of the money they get from the pharmaceutical industry, are you committed to trying to make sure that we use the best science and separate and eliminate politics as much as possible?
That is what my job is. That's what my mission is. Eliminate the politics from science.
Senator Bennett. Girl. Oh, no, we got one more?
Mr. Secretary,
yeah, that's
in
it.
June,
there she goes.
Yeah.
Every member, Mr. Secretary,
the other assistant there said to her,
I have my time back, Mr. Chairman.
It's surprising he didn't get that on his own. They've got speakers in there, right?
Yes, they do.
You can hear that.
Yeah, you can hear that, yes.
I don't know that you do.
I don't know if you do.
Senator,
I don't know if you do.
I am your father.
Did the vax do this to you, Darth?
I mean, what happened here? I don't get it. But he sounds out of breath, right? But I think it's just that he's so fired up.
He's fired up, and
that it's increased his
he's
breathing.
handicapped,
and the disease,
and he's handicapped.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's right. Handy-capable, isn't that?
Oh yeah, that's right. Handy-capable.
Right,
yeah,
right.
He definitely is handy-capable. Yeah.
All right, let's get the
awesome.
Fat Five. From
right.
Jeffy.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. All right. Couple of things to be concerned about, really. Take a look at your egg cartons. If you've got large brown cage-free Sunshine Omega-3 golden yolk eggs sourced from Country Eggs LLC of Lucerne Valley, California, they're being recalled because they're infected with salmonella. Or they could possibly have salmonella, that's all. They were sold under several brand names. In the initial recall in middle of July, it was just distributors in California and Nevada. Now the FDA is collaborating with the CDC as well as state and local authorities to investigate an outbreak of salmonella linked to the eggs across multiple states. 95 people have been infected with the strain of salmonella.
Dang.
14 states so far.
Seems like we've had a lot of these lately,
I know.
It seems like you're reading these all the time.
I know. 18 people have been hospitalized. No one so far, fortunately, has died. So they traced it back to this eggs containing people were eating eggs from Country Eggs LLC. So if you have salmonella, you'll know it because you'll be having diarrhea, fever, and abdominal cramps, and they usually hit about 12 to 72 hours after you've eaten something with it.
Okay.
And so get help, seek help, find your doctor, because, or order eggs from somewhere else.
I got you. $5. $5 a dozen. Got you, bro.
There you go. There's no contact tracing with salmonella for Chris's eggs.
Yes, sir.
As of yet.
Way easy, Tiger.
There's also a big recall of pressure washers. 780,000 pressure washers sold at retailers like Home Depot are being recalled across the U.S. and Canada due to a projectile hazard that has resulted in fractures and other injuries among consumers. According to the recall published by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, TTI Outdoor Power Equipment is recalling certain models of its Ryobi-branded electric pressure washers because the product's capacitor can overheat and burst, causing parts to be forcefully ejected, and which poses impact risk to users or bystanders. Yeah, you think? They've received 135 reports of capacitors overheating in the U.S., including 41 reports of explosions that resulted in 32 injuries and or fractures to consumers' fingers, hands, face, and eyes. So there were no additional incidents at this time of this report reported in Canada. So if you go to their website, you see the link that they put up on the screen. It gives you the numbers. There were about 764,000 sold in the U.S., adjusted to 16,000 in Canada. The good news is that these recalled pressure washers, if you go to the website and you give them the model number, and they'll send you a free repair kit. And so you can,
you've got to repair it yourself.
So you can fix it yourself. It comes with a new capacitor, so that's nice of them, I thought.
Wow.
That's nice of them, I thought.
No, because I've got one of those, and I'm just going to take it back just to get my money back, just because I don't use it. But I mean, I'm not going to be repairing jack crap. No, I'm not going to be repairing jack crap.
Just go to the website and find out if it's the right one. They'll send you a kit with the capacitor.
A kit.
I'm going to injure myself trying to fix it.
No kidding.
Coming to a city near you, South Korea has rolled out a futuristic crime-fighting tool, a life-sized hologram police officer, and early results say it's working. Installed last October in Park Number 3. In Central Seoul, the glowing blue 3D projection has helped reduce reported crimes during active hours by about 22%. So standing at like 5'6", full-dress uniform, the hologram is modeled after a real officer and appears nightly from 7 to 10 p.m. But every 2 minutes, it delivers a pre-recorded warning that says you're being monitored by security cameras and that police will respond in real time to violence or emergencies before fading away. I think that's what's helping it work. But the project is part of Seoul's Safe Park program and was developed by a local tech company, Hologramica, to discourage public disorder And so we'll see if it works. I think it's the security cameras that are helping, reminding people don't do anything. You're on camera. Maybe Trump needs to offer this up to the crime cities. I mean, he's got the National Guard sticking around in D.C. until the end of November now, right? I think that was announced. And we still have. I don't think we've chosen a city that we're going to go after and help with the crime yet.
We haven't spun the wheel yet. That's why.
Yeah, we don't know if it's going to be Baltimore, Chicago, or New Orleans. We'll figure it out.
Helena,
Detroit.
Helena. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, well, I think they're afraid to go to Helena.
And maybe, well,
I think they know that's too big a job.
I think they just renamed the Department of Defense Department of War. They're getting ready to take over Helena. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
They got their work cut out for them on the mean streets.
Okay, be sure to subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher, available wherever you get your podcast, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
Also subscribe to Blaze TV. It exists because people like you refuse to settle for watered-down coverage, endless spin, and clickbait headlines that mislead instead of inform. This has never been about one voice or one company or one show. It's about a movement of people who refuse to sit on the sidelines and are willing to take a stand. That's why Blaze TV matters. It only exists because people like you step up, join us, and help drive this mission forward. When you subscribe, you're not just supporting a show, you're making your voice count. You're ensuring that truth has a platform today. So join Blaze TV at blazetv.com/Pat. Get $20 off your subscription price right now for as low as $8 a month on the annual plan. You can be part of shaping the future. That's blazetv.com/Pat.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Yes, welcome back to the Pat Gray Unleashed program. This is the Chewing the Fat 5 segment. CNN, turning to live entertainment event for its weekend lineup, plans to air the 40th anniversary of Farm Aid, which is a musical festival that's going to happen later this month.
All right.
As I stated earlier,
all
I
right.
mean, I'm all for this. No one supports farmers more than myself or Chewing the Fat.
Right.
The event will air live 7 to
they make
midnight
food.
on September 20th. Hello. And it's going to be streamed on CNN.com, connected TVs, mobile devices without a cable login. The lineup is incredible.
Oh, no, wait.
Is incredible.
Oh, no.
Okay?
Oh, no.
So, of course, the three people that got Farm Aid started 40 years ago, Willie Nelson, Neil Young, John Mellencamp.
Ugh.
So we're already
man.
on a high note right there.
We are on a definite high note right there.
Okay.
Who's the other guy?
I think, is that Dave Matthews? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
Because Dave is going to be there, and they've, obviously going to have some other people there.
So these guys are all there? The
Yeah.
Ancient Mariners are all performing.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. That's
well,
great.
I mean, Willie is what, 92? I've seen
92?
Yeah, I've seen Willie live once or twice.
Wow.
I like Willie Nelson,
Ugh.
but
Ugh.
you can tread lightly on Willie Nelson, my friend. Right now, okay.
That is lately.
My goodness. Goodness.
Neil is 79, and Mellencamp's 73 now. I'm sorry, Douchecamp is 73. So, I mean, it's going to be a great show, and it's going to, man, I can't wait to be there. It's going to be held at Huntington Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So
It's a perfect place for those people.
It is. I mean, I'm all for. They claim that since '85, this 40th anniversary, they've claimed they've already raised $85 million for Farm Aid, and I have no idea where all that money goes, and I hope it goes to the farmers that need it.
Hope so.
Absolutely, it's it's a great cause. It's just that I can't.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt they've
Neil
spent
Young
that money
and
wisely.
John Douchecamp.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
They're just going to. I'm surprised Neil is even coming to the U.S. I mean, Minnesota's probably the closest he's going to come.
Yeah.
Getting into the country, and Mellencamp, man, he has turned into
agonizing.
They're both nightmares. The only really decent person out of that is Willie Nelson, and don't you dare, don't you dare.
Is Mellencamp still with Meg Ryan?
I don't
Are they
know
together?
the answer to that.
Because
I don't know the answer to that.
That's a power couple right there.
They were very well, maybe, but he's such a nightmare. After so long, they even want to get rid of him.
Yeah,
maybe calling it off permanently in late 2019.
Oh, that's a long time ago. Where have I been?
And then in 2023, Mellencamp famously said that he was he was talking about himself. He was a bad boyfriend to her.
That's all he talks about is himself anyway. That's all he talks about. So it's agonizing. Also, we have, as long as we're spinning the music, you've got the big MTV Video Music Awards this Sunday. I know you want to catch that. LL Cool J is going to host it. And
do they still play any videos on MTV?
Gaga is going to perform. She's got the most nominations of the MTV Video Music Awards. So it's going to be on CBS along with MTV and Paramount Plus.
Wow,
that's
a channel I never hear about anymore.
MTV?
Yeah. I never run across it.
I don't see it
on
anymore.
my system. I've never heard anybody talk
Which
about it.
is why they're
It's
happy
not
to
in the
partner with
news.
CBS and Paramount Plus, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, wow. I mean, MTV has fallen off the map.
I won't. I'm going to have to probably catch the clips for the Video Music Awards because, we have Hello Sunday Night Football. We got the Ravens and Bills. We got Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon Season 3 starting up
Starts this
Sunday.
weekend?
Yeah, starting up Sunday.
Wow.
I'm probably going to have to catch the clips on that. And yes, I heard all of you. We have time. I want to be sure that I mention this because this is exciting news that we just broke this morning. And I don't even know if you've heard this, Pat. Justin Bieber has released a second surprise album of the year just this morning, Swag 2.
Oh,
wow.
So, it's breaking news.
Is that what you were jamming to
breaking
earlier?
news.
Yeah.
I mean,
You act surprised, but we know you've been jamming to Bieber.
I didn't want to say anything, but
and make no mistake.
Terrific
I
stuff.
heard all your rumblings about the football game last night being postponed because of weather. I got it, and it just makes my point. It's unbelievable. Opening night, Philadelphia, Dallas.
Yeah, that's the only
Philadelphia,
thing that
Dallas. Opening night. Oh, there's weather.
They didn't used to postpone games because of lightning.
That is correct.
What are we doing?
I think what we're doing is protecting ourselves from lawsuits.
It's all sissy.
I mean, what are the
lightning
odds
strikes.
that somebody on the football field is going to be hit by lightning?
0 if it's in a dome.
Or in the stands,
That's the
I think that's what they're worried about.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
We told them take cover in the concourse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, great game. Great game. Cowboys home.
First half was fun. I went
Who
to bed
won?
after that.
I didn't even
Philadelphia.
24-20. Cowboys had plenty of chances to win.
Stu's going to be so obnoxious then.
E-L-G-S-E-S.
Boy, they made a point of having multiple people spell it last night, too, just to cover up for this. I'll tell you that.
That's a good point.
All they did is they had multiple people cheer spelling it just to make sure that everybody knew how to spell it. It was agonizing.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Still got it.
Sure is. Welcome. 888-933-93. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Remember Tim Kaine? Anybody remember him?
He's still a senator, right?
Yes, he is. Yes.
From the great state of Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. Okay.
Yes, he was also governor and lieutenant governor.
He's
And
the guy
possible vice president candidate.
for
Right.
Hillary Clinton.
For Hillary.
He's the guy who, when you stop and you think, if someone asks you, who was Hillary Clinton's running mate in 2016, you go, oh. You really have to stop and think.
You do. Yeah,
That guy.
because he just disappeared. I mean, he disappeared pretty much during the campaign.
He does pop his head up out of the gopher hole every once in a while.
Once in a while. But this is particularly incredible.
So he did. So he's popped his head out.
Yeah, yeah, he did. He did. He came out of his, I don't know, gerbil hole or wherever he hangs out.
Yes.
I don't know.
Gerbil hole. Yes.
Easy.
But listen to this and check out how confident he is in what he's saying. It's incredible.
The notion that rights don't come from laws and don't come from the government, but come from the creator, that's what the Iranian government believes.
What?
So the statement that
what
our rights do not come from our laws or our governments is extremely troubling.
So Senator Kaine said in this hearing that he found it a radical and dangerous notion that you would say our rights came from God and not from government.
Get him, Ted. Get him, Ted.
I just walked into the hearing as he was saying that, and I almost fell out of my chair.
But you were walking.
Because that radical and dangerous notion, in his words,
liar,
is literally the founding principle upon which the United States of America was created.
Yes.
And if you do not believe me, and you made reference to this, Mr. Barnes, then you can believe perhaps the most prominent Virginian to ever serve, Thomas Jefferson, who wrote in the Declaration of Independence, "We hold these truths to be self-evident."
They're not to Tim, though.
No doubt.
That all men are created equal. And that they are endowed by their Creator.
Right.
Not by government, not by the Democratic National Committee, but by God.
Right. With, and just to finish, with certain unalienable rights. Telling us right there in the initial document of this country that our rights come from God. Wow, is that amazing?
It's jaw-dropping. It truly
He's a
is.
United States Senator.
Yeah.
And he's from, I love how he's from
And
Virginia.
he's from Virginia.
Just like Jefferson.
Wow.
Perfect.
I mean, that is but stupidity on a level that is, you can't get, it's impossible to get your mind around that.
It is. I mean, we'd beat him up anyway if he was just saying, yeah, your God thing, but we need to worry about the laws.
Right, but he seems to not know.
Yeah, it was like, it's just nothing. It doesn't mean anything.
Right.
To him. It's zero.
Right.
Wow.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Oh, and here's another
All
guy.
men and women created by go. You know the thing.
No, Tim doesn't know the thing.
No, he does
He
not.
doesn't even know the thing.
No, he does not.
We don't know the thing.
I know.
And think about this, though.
He was saying it as I was walking in. I almost fell out of my
your chair.
You lie. You weren't falling out of a chair if you were walking, man. I love that. But think of just draw this out in Tim Kaine's perspective. Certain inalienable rights endowed by our government.
Great.
Yeah.
So your government can take them away at any time.
Yep.
That is just...
Which is the whole point of our rights.
It's vomitous,
That
man.
they can't be taken by any man. Because God gave them to us. So nobody on this earth can mess with those rights.
The government is there as the backstop to protect your God-given rights.
But to people like Tim Kaine and so many others on the left, government is their God.
Yes.
So, they obviously believe that.
So I was looking at what hearing this was in, because I heard him reference Mr. Barnes there. Riley Barnes is Trump's nominee to serve as Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor. So
what country is he going to serve in?
I don't know. What is that?
Is it
all
India?
about?
That's our largest democracy on the planet.
You're the Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor.
Can we get that right, please? Can anybody, anywhere, get that right? It's important. I think they don't believe it's an important distinction or something. They don't
But it is
understand.
because
it
already starts that twist, which is obviously definitely developed and gone farther because of it.
I give you the New York mayoral race, the Seattle mayoral race, the mayor in South Portland, Maine, Minneapolis.
Yep. Congressional race in Minneapolis, the mayor in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
There's,
on and on.
What's her face from Detroit?
Have we talked about how the Minnesota Democrat Party has revoked that nomination of the Somali pirate guy running for mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
Okay.
Because it was he's still the guy.
Because there's election fraud involved.
There was, right.
But I thought Democrats said there was no such... Never mind.
Well, that was just in a local election, isolated incident.
I gotcha.
Okay.
And that, I don't think everyone agrees with that, right? It was just that one section of the people that were supporting him, right? The Democratic Party.
Farm labor, something, Which is just, again, another way, like democracy, of saying socialism.
Yeah.
Exactly. And again, that's why it's so important that we make that distinction. We're not a democracy. We're a republic. It's really important to understand that and to repeat it Because people just buy, well, yeah, it's a threat to democracy. We're a threat to democracy. If we were a democracy, we wouldn't be following along the path we're following today.
You know, on that democracy, changing the language, I often reference growing up in Atlanta, listening to libertarian talk host Neil Bortz, and there was a segment he did one time where he analyzed when that really became a part of our vernacular in presidential speeches and stuff. And I think it was Woodrow Wilson. I think he said the first president to mention the word democracy in a presidential speech or State of the Union, something like that.
Because he was already starting to try to change the wheel.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It sure does.
That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Is there a number people can call, Ivan?
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there on the wall.
It's right there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nobody calls yet?
No, Sean Hannity, Scientologist.
Asking the big questions.
We have to always finish with that question.
I guess so. All right. So we had some of the Epstein survivors. They like to be called survivors rather than victims, I believe. But so they survived this incident. And they were holding a press conference the other day when there was a little bit of noise.
What is this?
Coming from above.
Oh, construction?
It was not God in this particular case.
Or construction?
It wasn't construction either. No.
Oh, okay.
No. Check this out. And was this planned?
Okay.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
And then afterwards, I got a notification from the Department of Justice telling me that this was going to happen when it had already happened.
It's a flyover.
Abused children.
That's awesome.
Drowning her out.
Oh, she just flipped off the bird?
No, she
gave the plane the bird?
She didn't flip it off.
I think
She does wait.
I think she does.
It's
I
smart.
was abused by Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell for over 10 years. Ghislaine Maxwell was present for some of my abuse at the hand of Jeffrey Epstein. She was present, she was complicit, she was enabling, and it is appalling and disgusting. And it's one of my worst nightmares that she not only be transferred, but at the possibility that's very much going around that she might be pardoned.
Yeah,
this is not okay, guys. This is not okay.
And I just want to add that I think it sends a very dangerous message to our country, to the young people in our country, that someone that we all know is aware of these crimes could be given a pass.
And just for the last one, the last survivor who just spoke, the last survivor who just spoke, she said that Epstein would brag about her relationship with Donald Trump. Could she please elaborate about that?
Shante. Yeah, okay. They heard Trump's name, so now.
Yeah, I did say that.
Here it comes again.
Now the cameraman pans up. That's awesome.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's talking into the microphone right now.
My first trip to the Palm Beach residence, I drove there from the airport with Ghislaine Maxwell, and Jeffrey and Ghislaine were always very boastful about their friends.
There you go.
Isn't that amazing, though? That's the follow-up. No, you mentioned Donald Trump, that they bragged about Donald Trump. Can you elaborate on that? What did he say? What'd she say? What'd they say about Donald Trump? Tell me about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do with Donald Trump here? Can we impeach him over this? That Jeffrey Epstein actually spoke his name? Can he be impeached for that?
They certainly will try.
They will.
So I have a question for you boys. When do you expect those pilots to get their flying hours? Because I feel like I feel like you guys are trying to imply here that this was planned.
That it was planned.
I'm saying
to drown out the.
There's what? The base is right there. They have to get the flying hours.
Right.
Trump's on the phone with Pete going, you get those flyovers going right now.
So a lot of people reached out, and I'll just read this from Sonny Miller, Pat Head, who messaged me about the Epstein stuff. He said, speaking of Massey and MTG reading the list of names out in Congress, can they go ahead and include the politicians that have had to pay out sexual harassment claims with taxpayer funds?
Yeah, well, they've got their separate fund off to the side there, right? That nobody tracks.
So many, it's such a smart audience, and they recall so much stuff. Yes. So let's get the names of who our tax dollars have gone to pay out these sexual harassment claims.
To the tune of tens of millions.
Right.
Yeah.
Tens of millions of dollars. And we don't know who was paid out in behalf of. We still how do we not know
right,
that?
That's public funds.
Right. Right.
Because we don't know if the allegations are true or not.
I don't care. Those are public funds that have been used.
You paid people off
to make people go away.
Right. You agree with
Jeffy?
that, right, Jeffy?
Jeffy, you're literally having money taken out of your paycheck to pay off. What do you think, Jeff? Thoughts?
Jeffy, go ahead. The floor is now yours to respond.
Look, we don't know if the allegations were.
Mr. Fisher's time is up.
No, it's really not. We're going to grant him his time back.
No, we should know where our money goes.
Yeah, we should. We absolutely should.
Absolutely.
I mean, we know about some of this stuff.
Americans have been funding the following: $5.5 million to LGBTQ advocacy in Uganda,
right?
$800,000 for transgender people, sex workers, and their clients in Nepal.
Okay.
$3.6 for LGBTQ activism, free training in pastry cooking, psychosocial counseling, a cyber cafe, and the dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti. And $1.1 million to produce gender transformation in diverse social and behavior change report, which advocates, again, quote, gender blindness.
And at least $20 million at last report for congresspeople and senators who have sexually abused women.
Allegedly
in the past. So that's a good list. That's a darn good list. All right. Also, Don Lemon. What is Don?
Okay, so
Sarah
McBride? Tim McBride, who now goes by Sarah McBride, the Delaware congressman.
Right.
He was on his way out of town, and Don Lemon rolled up on him, and see if you see any problem with what Don Lemon said to Sarah McBride.
Okay.
This is my car. I'm heading back to Delaware.
It is, dude. Do you have a Hemi in here?
Dude.
What is it?
This is a beautiful Chevy Equinox, American made.
Dude,
you got a whole closet back there.
Appropriate,
Can we see?
Appropriate, Don Lemon.
She's got a whole closet full of clothes.
Full of women's
You're not living on your
for dress up time.
No.
Trying to shame her because
this is an exclusive
Equinox.
Dude.
Equinox. What are you getting hung up on?
He's just trying to shame her. She's busy working as a congressperson, and we're going to shame her because she's got change of clothes in her car, and she's driving herself around.
I see.
In her Equinox. Oh, you got Hemi in here?
So I got you. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Yeah.
So that's the only thing you got out of that.
Let's not get hung up on him calling him a dude.
No, that's just a figure of speech.
And let's not worry about all of the dress-up clothes in the back seat.
That's just a figure of speech.
That's actually a good point.
Dude.
That was the whole point. That Don Lemon was trying to shame him with the Hemi.
I disagree with that
stuff. That's funny.
There's no way that guy did that on purpose.
Oh no. Saying dude?
No, it's just ironic.
No, that just makes it funny.
It's just funny. It's just good, clean fun.
If a conservative rolled up and said dude to Tim McBride, then
you kidding me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because she's already talked. I watched a small snippet of her speaking to...
what are you doing over there? You know that's a
her
dude,
constituents,
right?
And talking about that she's living rent-free in a lot of people's minds, and they should be more focused on what
Representative McBride would have and has corrected people for saying dude or referencing him as being a man.
But not Don Lemon.
Not Don Lemon. No.
Because Don Lemon is pure as the driven snow and would never do anything
that wasn't meant to be hurtful.
To hurt.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was before or after the National Guard rejected Don Lemon's attempt to talk
out
to him
on the streets.
Yeah, because it's the same day. It's got to be.
All right, let me tell you about Kexi cookies. We did sell out on the bread, which we told you was going to happen. It happened
like concert
in less,
tickets, right?
Yeah, they went in less than a day.
We're making more though, right?
Eventually, someday.
Oh yeah. Wow! Wait, eventually,
someday it'll happen again. Maybe one day. Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need a little bit more urgency. On the bread.
I'll relay the message.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
But this month's cookie of the month is our churro toffee, which is a soft cinnamon-kissed cookie loaded with white chocolate chips and crunchy toffee pieces, finished with big chunks of toffee on top and a drizzle of white chocolate. It's really, really incredibly good. And this cookie is not available yet, but it will be soon with our next update. But Jackie brought home a peanut butter caramel cookie for me to sample.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Okay, that's my weak spot right there.
So delicious.
That sounds so good.
So good. You'll experience the same reaction I had with all the flavors that we have coming out for fall. But I know you might be saying to yourself, "Wait, Pat, I thought you were diabetic. What are you doing eating your Kexi cookies?" And for me, the expression "to die for." Kexi cookies are that good. They are that good. Here's what Gary said about them. So much cookie and better tasting than I realized a cookie could be. Massive cookies and massive good taste. It really is a huge premium cookie. The wife, who they were bought for, is a cookie snob, and she highly praised them all. We ended up giving away 4 to friends and family. You just pissed off Jeffy. He's very angry inside.
No, they're helping.
Okay.
They're not cutting them up.
As we ordered our dozen in 6 varieties of 2 each, of these, our favorite was the macadamia nut caramel. Keep on Kexying. My good man. If you'd like to sample these, try them out for yourself, your loved ones. It's Kexi.com, Kexi, Kexi.com.
Making the apocalypse fun. Pat Gray Unleashed returns after this.
All right. Chris brought us some breakfast. This new cereal, Kellogg's Wednesday cereal, based on the TV show.
Based on the Netflix
I really
original.
do like. Yeah.
I really like it.
It's a fun show.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's pretty big. I think it does really well for
and
Netflix. They're in season 2 now.
Yeah. And season 3 just got officially announced yesterday.
Yeah. Not surprised.
So
everybody likes it. So.
Everybody loves it.
But I didn't realize it was big enough to have its own cereal.
Yeah, the collab with Kellogg's. Yeah.
But
we have here with our girl Enid too. Or Enid as well.
Are those like Fruit Loops? Because that's what they look like.
Yeah, they're kind of like that. And you mix them with milk, which makes them they're pretty good dry.
Yeah,
but I mean, there's nothing that isn't better with milk.
Wasn't it supposed to turn the milks purple?
It has. Look at
that. That's really not purple.
That's not purple.
It's a darker shade of white, but it's not purple.
Look at that.
And Joe, do me a favor.
Purple. Look at that.
Zoom into the box because the box says the color that it's supposed to turn into. And that's purple on the box. That's not purple on your...
No.
Look at that. It looks like you can't tell the difference.
Look at that. So
exactly the same.
I don't know. Mine turned purple.
Yeah.
But it was purple to begin with.
The cookies and cream, right?
But are you trying to kill me, Chris, with 32 grams of carbs?
33. But I didn't give you a full serving, though. That's not a full serving what I gave you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm probably only getting 30 grams of carbs.
Absolutely is a full serving. That's more than a serving, I bet.
I just went to the endocrinologist on is it
week,
Tuesday?
Right? Yeah, last
on
week.
Tuesday, yeah. And my A1C's up a bit. So
no.
I have been on nothing. I've been on because I was in full remission.
Okay.
I was at 5.1, which
that's really good.
You're not diabetic until 6.4. Pre-diabetic is 5.7 to 6.4. And when I went into the hospital, though, that fateful night 2.5 years ago, I was at 13.
And that's not good, right?
That's not good. That's not ideal. It is suboptimal.
So it's like golf. The less, the better.
Unless you enjoy kidney failure.
Oh.
And then it's you're getting exactly what you're hoping for there.
Do you enjoy kidney failure?
I do not.
Okay.
It hurts.
Oh, it does?
A lot. Yeah, very, very painful. So, but I got my A1C because I was very, very militant about it.
Yeah, you were.
I got it down to 5.1, was in
good for you.
Remission. Right now it is at 6.2.
Oh.
So,
you settle that down.
I'm still pre-diabetic.
Yeah. Okay.
But this isn't helping. So thank you for trying to kill me.
It's only like, what, once a week? Be fine.
Once, twice, 3 times a week.
Oh, lady.
That's a quote you don't hear very often. Thank you for trying to kill me.
It's good, though.
So
it's not as good as the show, but it's okay.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I figured I saw that HEB.
It's not worth the 33 carbs. I will say that.
Okay.
Unless you're not diabetic and you don't care about that kind of thing.
Well, follow my plan. Everything in moderation. You're fine.
Jeffy, you're on your second bowl.
That's moderation to him.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it.
9 bowls, you're starting to unmoderate.
If you think I'm not going to dig into this thing to have some more dry, you are mistaken.
So Jeffy, you enjoy food, as we all do. Have you decided yet that are you ever going to participate in the eating of the bugs that you've been warning us about?
It's every 3 to 6 months. We get new bug stories.
Yep.
They just keep hammering
So
it
Jeffy
home.
was ahead of the curve on this, and
yeah, he was.
We heard from
the UN's been pushing this for years.
Absolutely, World Economic Forum.
Yep.
And he picked up on that. Well, now it's in our schools apparently. Who's the Pathead that sent us this? Was this upper left corner?
Oh, Sweetly23.
Sweetly23 sent this to me, and this is her child in Ohio got this assignment with some interesting highlighted portions for us there.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and put the specs on.
Okay.
So
just the highlighted stuff.
Yeah. It may sound unappetizing, but according to a recent report by the United Nations, we should consider adding bugs to our diet.
Go to hell.
No. How about no? The report says that eating insects and other creepy crawlers could benefit people and the planet.
Don't care.
Raising cattle, pigs, and chickens requires plentiful land, water, and food. Farming insects, though, is cheaper and better for the environment.
They want to mix the bug dust with our food to make it go farther and spread it out a little bit.
And then they further go on. Bugs are high in protein, cheap to produce, and have a much lighter carbon footprint than meat or dairy farming. Yeah, so what?
Again,
no.
Go to hell.
We don't live in some village in Africa.
Thank you.
Correct.
They are already part of the diet for more than 2 billion people. Well, good for them.
Yeah,
let them continue to eat them if they like them. I don't. I'm an American. I don't need this
Stock
garbage.
the store shelves with your bug dust there.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. And they try to make it sound hip, too. Australia's trendy farmers markets are also a popular spot for her produce. Curious foodie sample creations like mealworm and chocolate-coated popcorn and green tea and honey-roasted black ants.
Yeah, that's eating the bugs themselves. You know, their big push, especially in Europe these days, is the bug dust.
How about no?
No. Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome. 888-933-93 Pat Unleashed on Twitter. I'm sorry, are you conducting your own show over there?
Yeah, we're just getting ready.
We're conducting this show.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Business with this show.
All right.
Yep.
Good, okay.
Just remember behind Pat, there's a name back there, Jeffy.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we got it. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Anyway,
he loves that.
I hope we have time for that clip on this
I got
show.
my name behind me, too.
No, you don't.
I do, actually.
You got to name Judy.
Thank you. Yes, is your name Judy?
Fresh sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
Served daily.
Is it monkey
okay,
butt?
yes. Carved into
right there.
Chewing the fat.
Right there.
So what Jeffy and
There
I
it
were
is.
talking about when we came back was a clip we hope we have time for, but now who knows?
Now who knows? Who knows? Minnesota Governor Tim Walz talking about divisive language in politics. Oh my gosh, if there's somebody who is opposed to divisive language.
That's
He's
Timmy
a
Walz.
walking diplomat for
he's
civility.
just so sweet and soothing when he talks about political opposition. All right? I mean, when he talks about Donald Trump, he's always sweet and wonderful. And
Tim Walz, yes.
Yeah, Tim Walz. Here's Tim Walz. Here's an example of that.
Well,
most people aren't as involved in politics as you and I, and they're worried about the division in this country.
Yes.
So what's your message?
Yeah, that's
for
the
them?
shame of this. Look, this was on purpose. You know, there's always been division, but like I said, we would sit down and go out together. And many of my colleagues in Congress that I was friends with, and a couple of them even held true to that and said, look, governor's here to testify. I've got things to say, but I'm a friend. I'm not going to say it in public. And I thought that was really impressive, but it was a small number of them. The president has done this, knowing to divide it. He uses words like the enemy within. And we've never used that language.
They never use that language.
Never.
Never.
That.
So that's good.
Okay.
We'll give you examples of that. Here's one where he doesn't talk divisively at all.
Think of how easy it would be to be a damn Republican. Oh, what should I wear today? This stupid freaking red hat. What should I say today? I don't know. Just make sure it's cruel. Who do we listen to? That guy. Oh, the felon in the White House? Yeah, listen to him and that will be fine.
That's not divisive
at all.
And neither is this.
And my record is so pro-choice, Nancy Pelosi asked me if I should tone it down. I stand with Planned Parenthood, and we won.
Okay.
He's good.
Neither is this. This isn't divisive at all right here.
You said earlier that the ICE agents under the orders of President Trump are a modern-day Gestapo. Do you realize how disgusting a phrase that is, considering the history of Nazi Germany? Would you like to recant that statement?
What I said, Congressman, and I have a long history of supporting law enforcement, I said President Trump was using them as his modern-day Gestapo.
Right. That's the problem.
That's what he is asking about, dude.
He just said that to you, and then you repeated it back to him. But no divisiveness. None here either.
I'm not going to say that, and I don't think any of us can. I'm getting called out on this because I called Donald Trump a wannabe dictator. It's because he is. It's because he is.
It's because he is. It's because he is.
The governor's being mean, and the governor's speaking out on that. Well, maybe it's time for us to be a little meaner. Maybe it's time for us to be a little more fierce. Because we have to ferociously push back on this. And again, I'll speak to my teacher colleagues in here.
Okay.
The thing that bothers a teacher more than anything is to watch a bully, to watch this bully and to stop it. And when it's a child, you talk to them and you tell them why bullying's wrong. But when it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the out of him back. You push back.
I could code talk to white guys watching football fixing their truck.
Okay.
First of all, we don't speak in code.
Jeez. Okay, and I'm sorry. What was it he said at the beginning of this? What was his thing at the very top? Something about divisive language and that the left doesn't engage in it. Let's revisit that.
Okay, let's revisit that. Clip 17.
Just want a reminder of what he said at the very beginning.
The president has done this, knowing to divide it. He uses words like the enemy within. And we've never used that language.
Okay, they never use that language.
Nope.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Civility, Tim Walz.
That's why I can't even stand to look at this guy.
It's really difficult.
I can't
It's
stand
really,
to look
really
at him.
difficult.
He's one of the most reprehensible people in public life.
And I didn't mention it because I can barely think about him, but he's going to show up at that stupid Farm Aid event in Minneapolis.
Oh, of course he is.
They're going to love all. I mean, Neil and Melon Douchecamp are going to dance all around him.
Oh, they'll
it's
love
going to
him.
be agonizing.
I'm sure they'll have a little makeout session. They love each other so much.
I know.
Speaking of divisive, here's the Democrat Lieutenant Governor nominee, Ghazala Hashmi, agreeing with a professor that most Virginia voters are racist.
To me, what is worrying is if we buy the argument that this manufactured indignation has racist overtones to it, then it also tells me that majority of voters in Virginia are racist or at least susceptible to racist dog whistles.
It's very disturbing. I've been talking particularly to a lot of young folks who are of Hispanic background or Asian background, and what's really disturbing to them is this idea that racism is so latent and so much a part of the society that people could respond to these kinds of flagrant dog whistles that we heard throughout the Youngkin campaign.
Okay.
Cool. Good luck winning. Good Democrat Lieutenant Governor nominee for the state of Virginia.
If I could just point out again, dog whistles can't be heard by human beings. This is a poor metaphor for somebody trying to be racist because nobody knows if that's the case. If it's a dog whistle, nobody hears it.
Hear it.
Jeez.
It's funny.
It's just irritating. These leftists are pathetic in every way. In every way. Yesterday, GOP rep Tim Burchett got into a physical altercation with a protester. Thursday. I mean, a physical altercation. The guy bumped into him, and Burchett pushed him back. And that was the end of it. So, yeah. But Burchett said, everyone has a right to their opinion. and they can say all of the filthy stuff they want, but they don't have the right to bump a congressman. That's right. That's it. Actually, through his spokesperson, Will Garrett. Capitol Police declined to comment on the matter, but they did question the protester involved. But he wasn't arrested. He wasn't beaten. He wasn't sent to CCOT. We didn't deport him.
We don't have footage of this accidental altercation.
No, I wish we would.
Yeah,
I wish we would. I love Tim Burchett. Does anybody remember him being asked about the way he pronounced Kamala Harris's name? Anybody remember that?
No.
Because in fact, I'm trying to think who the reporter was, but she said, "You mispronounced Kamala's name."
Oh, right.
Remember that? And,
right,
and he's like, "Do I? I don't really pay attention to that."
I thought that was her name. It was a different.
How do I pronounce it?
Yeah.
Well, you pronounce it Kamala, and it's Kamala. And he's like,
right, because that's
what?
when they were making the thing that's racist by calling her that, saying it that way.
Right.
Yes.
But what he said was, "Look, my name's Tim Burchett. People mispronounce it all the time, and I don't get and I don't get wound up about it." Mm-hmm. In other words, get off me. I don't have time for your trivial nonsense.
But he doesn't want people bumping into him.
No, he does not.
He doesn't appreciate that.
I don't blame him.
So
I don't blame him because that is irritating.
It is, but I mean, calm down.
Calm down. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We all could stand a little calming right now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We spend a lot of time talking about what's going on in culture and in politics. You know, the battles, the noise, the craziness that's happening. But here's something different. If you're a woman listening right now, or if there's a woman in your life you care about, you need to hear about this. It's called Share the Arrows. It's happening October 11th here in Dallas, hosted by BlazeTV's own Allie Beth Stuckey. It's designed to encourage and equip and speak truth to women who are trying to stand firm in this world. It's a full day of worship and teaching and real conversation. Really bold voices like Ginger Duggar, Voila, Alyssa Childers, Katie Faust, Taylor Dukes, and a lot more. Worship will be led by Francesca Battistelli, and it's going to be an incredible experience. So if you are craving encouragement and biblical truth, this is for you. It's a chance to stop, rest, and get grounded in biblical truth. Tickets and details are at sharethearrows.com, and there are still some VIP options available.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
So, Scott Jennings from CNN, I did not know he had a radio show, but apparently he does an hour.
I think it just started.
An hour radio show on Salem Network.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And so the other day we talked about how the news broke that everybody thought Donald Trump was dead, right? He's sick, he's dead. Mm-hmm. And, then we had this break where he did a phone interview with Scott Jennings for his radio show.
Oh, wow.
And it was fascinating. He said in the interview that he was disappointed with Putin. He talked about the war. In fact, we can play it. But I'll tell you the big takeaway after, and I want you to pay close attention to Donald Trump speaking.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm very disappointed in him. He and I always had a great relationship. I'm very disappointed. Thousands of people are dying. They're not Americans that are dying, but they're Russians and they're Ukrainians, and there's thousands, and it's a war that makes no sense. And it would have never started if I were president, and that's what bothers me even more because the election was totally rigged.
Putin admitted.
And it's a shame. We'll see what happens, but I'm very disappointed in President Putin. I can say that. And we'll be doing something to help people live. You know, it's not a question of Ukraine. It's help people live. 7,000 people are dying every single week. Soldiers, mostly. But 7,000 people. And if I can help to stop that, I think I have an obligation to do it.
Okay. So, the big takeaway from that interview was that wasn't Donald Trump. That was a stand-in. He sounded funny. because that was Tuesday after the Labor Day weekend, and they were saying there's no way that's him.
Because he was dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it couldn't have been him.
He's really sick.
Because
my
he's dead.
Goodness.
So pathetic.
They try so hard.
Oh my gosh. It's just wishful thinking. That's what they want. That's what they want to have happen.
Did he drag his foot as he walked toward the phone for that interview?
You can hear him. You can hear how his face is drooping right there on the one side.
I'm surprised he could even speak with the droopiness in his face.
Actually, he can't. That's why he had the voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Can we talk about that the leg thing real quick? Because in retrospect of those clips that we played, weren't those all from the same guy, Chris? The same reporter who seems so obsessed with this Donald Trump. It's one guy who has been chronicling all of these foot dragging in quotes.
It's just one person.
One guy is obsessed with this thing.
So he's filming it and then just taking 24 hours of a person
this
walking.
Guy's life is centered around just watching every moment of Donald Trump walking. I mean, I'm going to isolate that 2 seconds. That looks like it.
It's like TDS to the max.
Oh, my goodness. It's truly pathetic.
From the same people who claimed and swore up and down nothing was wrong with Joe Biden. Yep. Not a thing was wrong with him. We showed you him walking. I mean, the thing
Multiple
of him walking
times.
through the sand is spectacularly bad.
Those clips that we showed doesn't even show the amount of times he couldn't walk from the concrete to the grass.
Right.
Walking to the helicopter.
Right. All the times
barely get up the stairs.
He fell upstairs. I don't know how many times. At least 5 to 10 times.
Until they moved it to short stairs.
Yes.
They wouldn't let him walk the long stairs anymore.
He almost fell down the stairs. Was that in China?
China or Japan.
Japan,
yeah.
The cement
almost
stair.
went face first down
those
cement
concrete
stairs.
Steps, man. Holy cow.
Ooh, that would have been bad.
Yes.
He would have been hurt.
Oh, wait. We got a picture. Something happened to his head.
Yes.
He just had cancer
Did you
removed.
see
right?
that?
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Because there's a massive wound there.
Yeah, he just had
That's what that was, huh?
some
so he didn't fall?
cancer removed.
Okay. Well, I've had that too.
But
I had a little scarring right here from that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that sucks.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, he's already got bone cancer. Right?
Glenn's got that. Yeah.
He's got cancer.
Oh, my father-in-law has
bones,
it too.
right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crap.
I mean, getting old sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, let's be honest.
But I'm not president.
I heard somewhere 76% of this country has chronic disease.
Chronic disease, right? And with Trump, I mean, the man is nearly 80. Who doesn't walk with a limp?
Yeah.
Much earlier
And he
than
may
that.
have hurt himself.
And so if he did,
a little bit.
what?
May have hurt himself.
And the guy...
He may just reckon he may have hurt himself.
Didn't do it.
And the guy's always
Getting it out of
working.
their cart.
He's always working.
He is.
He's never stopped.
Continually.
I mean, that's a fact.
Continual
That is a
work
fact.
and work and work.
You talk about, I mean, we can't keep up with him from here. I can't even imagine what it's like being in his orbit.
I know. Holy cow.
Jeez, the places you have to go, the things you have to worry about, the stuff he wants you to do. I mean, he's thinking about everything.
The monks, I don't think I'll ever forget in my lifetime. The whole monks breaking the vows silent.
I love that.
Thanking Trump.
I love that.
Yeah.
And nominating him for
the Nobel Peace Prize.
I don't know if they could officially do that, but they wanted to.
They're monks. They can do whatever
They're monks.
they
They
want.
can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
If they
good.
break the
Then he's
vow
nominated.
of silence
I
for
know.
that, I feel like
I know.
the war has spoken.
It does show you that they feel pretty strongly about it.
Yeah.
And they should. I mean, he stopped a war between Cambodia and Thailand.
And we didn't know there was a war.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we might be at war with Venezuela pretty soon.
I think we
right?
kind of are.
Is their
They're
Navy
flying
headed this way?
Yes.
Okay,
They're
like a couple
flying
fishing
jets
boats
over.
and a couple guys.
They're flying jets over our military ships in the Caribbean. So
okay,
they want to start something.
I don't think they want none of this.
I don't think they do
so
either.
Did they not see the video of the fishermen getting blown up?
I mean, really? Are you going to challenge us?
The United States of America? Come on now.
We have a Department of War now. I don't think you want to challenge us.
No, that doesn't seem reasonable.
We've got a $50 million. What's it? $500,000, right? Or is it $5 million on his head?
The bounty, 50,000.
Maduro's?
Yeah, we do have a bounty.
I think it's more. I think it's a lot of money.
I
on
think
his
it was
head.
$50 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
I think so. Yeah.
And I don't think that they say they want him alive. I think you could bring him the head, and you get paid.
Which is amazing. I wasn't aware that we're still doing that.
I know. If I had some subcontractor military people that I would go in and bring that bad boy back.
Yes, 50 million.
Yeah.
50 million.
50 million for Presidente Nicolás Maduro.
Yeah, yesterday Rubio said, quote, "I don't care what the UN says. The UN doesn't know what they're talking about. Maduro is an indicted drug trafficker in the United States, and he's a fugitive of American justice."
Wow.
That's
awesome.
Wow. Marco Rubio has been surprisingly good.
That is awesome.
Yep. So good.
Senator Rick Scott says he wants the bounty for Nicolás Maduro to be $100 million.
Yeah, they want some. Wow. They want some Black Ops team to go in and get him. That's what they're asking for.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, I see that. Yep.
Here's more from Secretary of State Rubio. Nicolás Maduro is not the president of Venezuela. His regime is not the legitimate government. Wow. Maduro is the head of the Cartel de los Soles, a narco-terror organization which has taken possession of a country.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is...
I've never heard that charge before.
Right?
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
First of all, we know that he stole the election.
Yeah.
But the rest
of
this is news to me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't know he was the head of a narco-terrorist group.
I mean, the first time I heard it was when they upped the bounty for him.
We've upped our bounty for him. Now up yours.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they have.
And they have.
I mean, we've started killing people just out fishing to get to Maduro, man.
Yeah, that's all they were doing. Just a little fishing. Deep sea fishing. That's looking for maybe a swordfish or something. Or a really big tuna.
But seriously, though.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Is Venezuela about to get hostile with the United States of America?
It seemed like it. They had the jets flying over
They're
our ships,
making
right?
noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a good idea.
Right.
Not a good idea.
And the U.S. is practicing. We just played their clip of them practicing getting their hours in so it could fly to Venezuela.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So if we could put some Epstein survivors and make them do an outdoor press conference down in Venezuela.
There you go.
Yep. That would.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Interesting.
Flat
okay,
hours,
Venezuela.
bro.
Good luck, Maduro.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. Except not. Did you see yesterday? Speaking of, man, we've had so many celebrities die lately.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday it was Giorgio Armani.
Yeah. 91.
Struck down in the prime of life at 91 years old. Do we know what happened there?
We don't. He was really sick. It was an illness, and he was supposed to go to one fashion show, and they said he didn't go because he was sick.
Was he vaccinated?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because this was died suddenly. I was just wondering.
Yeah,
it's possible.
So quick.
It's very possible.
You know,
you guys should have been.
That guy was. Armani suits. The guy was a monster. I was reading about how he got started. He and his partner. They sold a car.
Why the air quotes?
He and his partner.
I don't get it.
Love is love.
You mean
what
his business partner. And love is love.
Sure.
So if they're even life partners, then
there's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was.
Okay. You just used air quotes, so we're all concerned right now.
We're it out.
They sold a car, I think, for like $10,000 to get started in the suit making business. And it worked out fairly well. He got his
fairly well. Yeah, they last year alone $2.65 billion.
I was reading how he actually broke through because he's gotten credits in movies and television shows and all over the world, right? I mean, Armani suits. But he got the first movie that was the big push for Armani was American Gigolo, because that's the suits that Richard Gere wore. And after that, it was. Hello.
It was off to the races. Yeah. Well, I think he and his partner started the company in like 75, 76.
A long time ago.
So it was just a few years after that when American Gigolo
he said
screens.
I guess they were making clothes, obviously,
for some other group, I think.
Before that.
For some designer. Yeah.
But they wanted to break out on their own.
Yeah.
And they did. I think the correct term is associate. Because,
associate.
Business associate.
Because when Carrie and I lived in Houston, we rented the bottom floor of a duplex, and we had a gay couple living upstairs from us. And he referred to it when we first met him as Pat and Raul. And Pat referred to Raul as his associate.
Really?
Yes.
Not even friend. It was his associate.
Yeah, that's
and he talked out of the side of his mouth. They were awesome guys, man. And Pat goes, yes, my associate, Raul, will be joining us later. I love them. They were awesome.
That's great.
Do not come.
So, did you also see that China may have stolen data from just every American? They may have stolen data from every one of us.
So,
isn't that wonderful?
What's your point?
My point is, good. Then let's bring in 600,000 more Chinese students.
Maybe they can help us get it back. Maybe they can help us get it back.
So anybody they missed along the way, these 600,000 students can finish the job and steal absolutely all data from everybody.
China.
They're working on it. They're working on it.
Man, they are.
And it's insane.
And we're helping them.
We sure are. That's where,
we're
it's
helping
insane that we are letting that happen.
Boy, there are
absolutely is.
There's just a handful of things with Trump that just don't make sense.
Yeah, right. And that's one of them.
And they're always big too.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need the rest of the story, please.
Yes. Yeah, help us with this. And just to explain it maybe a little bit better. I don't know.
Because a lot of times he'll
help
do
us.
that, and then you're
I know.
Okay.
Oh,
all
okay.
right, now I get
it. Tariffs, you're kind of, okay, well, maybe. Maybe.
But then again,
I'm trying
maybe
to trust
not.
the prospect.
But then again, maybe not.
I love Chinese people too, but come on.
Pat Gray Unleashed.